Just before the 2020 election, which was totally fair, Joe Biden blamed Donald Trump for an alleged plot to kidnap the governor of Michigan, then as now Gretchen Whitmer. Now, at the time, Whitmer praised the FBI for saving her from the 13 domestic terrorist white supremacists. Watch.
Earlier today, Attorney General Dana Nessel was joined by officials from the Department of Justice and the FBI to announce state and federal charges against 13 members of 2 militia groups who are preparing to kidnap and possibly kill me. If you break the law or conspire to commit heinous acts of violence against anyone, we will find you, we will hold you accountable, and we will bring you to justice.
Totally mesmerized by the sign language interpreter behind her. Didn't hear a word she said, except she made the point that everyone agrees with. If you try and hurt someone, you should be punished. So, okay. But it turns out the story was not at all what they claimed it was. From court documents, we learned that there were more FBI agents and informants involved in this plot than actual kidnappers. We also learned that a lead FBI agent on this case was a political partisan and, in fact, a violent criminal himself. BuzzFeed News, for whatever reason, and to its great credit, covered this, but the rest of the media totally ignored it. They kept praising the FBI, in fact. Watch.
Militiamen who were so angry about Whitmer's COVID restrictions in Michigan that they were plotting to kidnap and possibly kill her over it. Those men were ultimately arrested by the FBI.
Just hours after the FBI exposed a dangerous terrorist plot to kidnap her.
13 men were arrested in an alleged domestic terrorism plot to kidnap and possibly execute Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer for what they called treason in an attempt to spark a second civil war.
Why did they let that kid on TV? Let's spark a second civil war. It was all a lie. Today, a jury, we still have those, acquitted 2 men on all charges in the kidnapping plot and then could not reach verdicts against the other 2 plot leaders. Are they going to apologize? Probably not. Charlie Duff is the host of the No BS News Hour with Charlie Duff, the last reporter in the state of Michigan. He joins us tonight. Charlie, what do you make of this?
What? It's over? Oh, my God.
Apparently.
Right? I mean, look. These guys were yakking off on Facebook like we all do. Yeah. They went overboard. The FBI gets wind of it and starts leading these guys down the path. I don't know about the rest of the media, but I said this thing stunk.
Yeah.
Jury reached the same verdict, man. I mean, there's a difference between mouthing off and then the feds walking you to a case, and it's really important, brother, and everybody wake up at home. Google this. The lead FBI agent was fired after he beat his wife because she wouldn't throw down at a swingers party. What is this? It's ridiculous.
Well, it is ridiculous, and BuzzFeed, again, and never compliment BuzzFeed, but they did the reporting. The majority of the conspirators, they were awesome in this. They really were. The majority of conspirators working for the FBI? What? Like, how is that allowed?
Look, man, it goes like this, right? There has to be some overt action when you're conspiring to kidnap. And the overt action was they were all out in front of her vacation home, but the driver was FBI and the guy that had the dynamite was FBI. And look, I'm glad it's not just me and it's not just you. It's a jury of our fellow citizens, right?
Right.
Not guilty. And of course, OJ's not guilty either. You got to stand by it. Move on. Whitmer has about a dozen hero campaign commercials to cancel. That's really what this is all about. The system worked again.
Wait, really quick. She's running campaign spots telling you she survived a plot?
Not yet, but you just played them before I got on, and you didn't think those things were ready? Of course they were going to do it, dude. This is the lamest race in the country, and look, everybody stick together. You know what? The lead guy on this, he's going to be retried. He was living in the basement of a vacuum repair shop. That's my cousin, right? He doesn't have a boat to take you over Lake Michigan, to go to Wisconsin, to lock you in a barn, to hold you on trial, and then sentence you to 5 years in a dog kennel. Seriously.
I don't know what that means, but I'm with you, man.
That's the plan. That was the plan, dude. That was the plan.
So great. Thank you for reporting the news. Charlie Duff of Michigan.